Yo, new tier list, new patch. We played the entire day, and as always, we are trying to be early rather than just waiting for 2 weeks and then everyone else figured out the meta, you know? We are on the cutting edge of tier lists, and we're trying to give you the best, the most broken characters early, so you can actually climb to a rank you don't deserve, which is probably Eternus. Good luck, everyone. So yeah, I played the entire day. This meta changed a lot of things, and the cool thing about this meta is a lot of characters feel really strong, like insanely strong, okay? And we'll start off with one that I know a lot of my casual fans love, and sorry I called you casuals. McGuinness is very good. I only played like once against her today, but here's the thing. Her turrets got buffed, right? They are more tanky. Now there is a lot of value to getting 4.8k investment in all 3 categories early. And McGuinness is one of those characters where getting early investments in all 3 categories makes her really strong. Because again, like turrets are good, but her gun is good, right? And the healing is good, and the health is good. So yes, she benefits a lot from those changes as well. She's a true hybrid character, which put her up very high. And I almost want to say, okay, there's not that many McGuinness players in high rank. There is a chance that this character might be S tier. She's very strong. Run some early turret stuff and make sure to get to 4.8k investment on her, and you will do amazing. McGuinness is a W. You might say, Metro, this character got nerfed. It must be very bad now. Shiv is still meta-defyingly strong. He's probably, after all those spirit nerfs, he's probably the best spirit nuker in the game. Because he really didn't get hit hard, and Shiv was always a character that could benefit from having some, at least gun damage, right? Or some spirit damage. So you build him as a hybrid right now, and he nukes you. The nerfs really didn't affect him much. Like, he's a bit worse in terms of movement, and his rage does a tiny bit less damage. But the rage still, if you're in max rage, you still do enough damage to kill everyone. This character, I want to say, is still top 5 in the game. And with gun being more prevalent, actually makes Shiv more prevalent, because Shiv is a great user of something like return fire. Shiv really benefits from tanking, right, in the front line. Like, he's a very good tank, and he's always been historically strong against gun characters. And gun is turning out to be meta. So yeah, Shiv is easily still an S tier character. Vindicta got no changes by herself, right? Like, she didn't get buffs or nerfs, but obviously the meta affected her. And Vindicta, before this patch, was really, really strong, okay? You used to run snipe with rapid recharge, and you would do a ridiculous amount of snipe damage. Now, the damage on her spirit abilities is lower, just like any other character in this meta. But if you run hybrid, you're great. And Vindicta is easily A tier still. Might be a bit low, actually, again. Like, I think she's very, very solid in the current meta. The only reason she's not as S is I think she does die faster in this meta, because before it was pretty hard for most spirit nukers to get to her when she flies, but now you can just shoot her, you know? If you're like a warden or like a gun character, you can just shoot her out of the sky and she dies. So she's a bit weaker than before. Still above average, A tier. Abrams, same story, right? I think Abrams got a lot stronger. Like, I almost want to put him low S tier. I think he got a lot stronger. Abrams' gun hurts like hell without him buying basically any gun investment. I have to put this character in S, actually, I think. Yeah, this character is crazy. Again, works great in hybrid. Hybrid, Abrams was already meta, right? All you want is you get to 4.8k. Abrams, you buy a Spirit Snatch plus 1 spirit item. And then you buy, you know, Kinetic Dash and a melee charge something. And you can play Abrams however you want, and he will do amazing. He will do amazing damage with the gun, the melees, everything. Yeah, I have to put him S. Enough of the S and A tier characters. Bebop got a very funny change. Well, funny if you're Bebop, not funny if you're against Bebop. If you max bomb, he now gets 5 meter movement speed a second. When you stick someone or when you self-stick, so you can run around at Mach 5 with Echo Shard. It's a really funny build. I don't think it's meta-defying, and overall Bebop did get nerfed quite hard. Like, he has a lot less HP per boon, his uppercut got nerfed and his ult got nerfed, plus the spirit nerfs, right? So I will downgrade Bebop to a B. Last patch he was A tier, but he seems alright. He seems very strong in some comps, but sometimes he just feels like he doesn't really do much. And the issue with the bomb buff is that the issue with bomb buff is that gun bebop is still stronger, right? So it's gonna take you a long time until you get to that bomb max level in that sense. Yeah, Billy might be... Well, Billy is top 3 character in the game. So this character somehow got buffed. They buffed him. And the funny thing is that because weapon damage is higher, his melee also does more. And Billy loves to punch and Billy loves to shoot close range. This character also was already really solid in lane, and every other really strong laner got nerfed basically in this patch, right? But Billy didn't. So he kind of feels like Thanos in lane. Like, he feels insane in lane. And yes, an item that actually got buffed on him is Cultist, because it now gives weapon damage. Most characters want the fire rate, right? So for most characters, Cultist was a nerf. But because weapon damage also counts as melee damage, you can buy Cultist and get more melee damage on Billy. And the Spirit Snatch change / nerf really didn't affect Billy either. Like, he likes to do a lot of light melees, but he also, a lot of Billy builds, including mine, max the 1 first. So you do a heavy melee at the start anyways to get the Spirit Snatch value. So yeah, this character is the best tank in the game, and definitely a top 3 character in the game, I think. And it's not even close. Like, it's so not close that I will make another category of the best 3 characters. Like, I have to make an S+. Warden is probably the best character in the game, if you have a proper build. On paper, it doesn't look like much, right? He got increased gun scaling and increased gun base damage, combined with the buff to weapon investments. He just gets to a point where he holds mouse 1 and laser beams everyone on the map. I had games where I was 10k behind other people, other carries, like Viper and Wraith, and I fought them on Warden, and I won for free. It wasn't even close. I had a game where I hard fed the entire game and then 1v6'd at the end. This character is Thanos in the late game, and I'll shout out my boy Ranger here. What I'm running right now is Ranger's build. It's published. It's called Ranger Big Dick. Big Dick Warden was my name, not Ranger's. And it's absolutely crazy. For whatever reason, like, Warden was already good at hybrid. And again, I want you to keep in mind 4.8k spirit investment, right? Is what you're looking for. 4.8k gun investment. At Warden, you just get superior duration plus like either QSR or like bullet shredder resist. And then you have an infinite lasting ult while having ridiculous gun damage. And for whatever reason, this is also the first time in a long time where Warden ult felt like it did something. Even though the ult didn't even get buffed, it actually got weaker. Calico. I really haven't seen much of this character, I gotta be honest. I forgot this character existed. Like, she was really, really strong before. I think she fell off. Calico was a spirit nuker, and her ult got nerfed, right? Like, this amp on the ult got nerfed. And the cooldown got nerfed. Yes. Like, I don't think she's unusable, but she really did not benefit from this meta. Like, you can't build her gun. I know she has like some more bullets in the mag, but her gun damage is very low compared to other gun users. So the only viable way is Spirit Nuke with her. And again, it's worse. It's worse. Spirit Nuke is worse, and Calico's Spirit Nuke in specific also got nerfed. Where do we rank my boy Drifter? This might be super controversial, because I know Drifter performs really well in low rank. I think Drifter performs really well in low rank. I don't think he's S tier. I played against ABL's Drifter once today, I think. I played against multiple Drifters. The character did not feel that scary. Can't call it controversial. He got better, don't get me wrong, right? Before he was dog shit, he got a lot better in lane, right? He has more regen in lane, and he has faster event cooldown, and he is a gun user, so he benefits from the changes to gun. But I don't think he's that good. Like, I think he's above average, maybe, like B+. B+, I will not rate him higher, because I have not seen him be that good. I don't think he's that good. I think Drifter always has this issue that if you stack up against him, group up, he does... Why play this character if Wraith or like Warden or Billy exists? Like this character just does not, in my opinion, do enough damage. You know what another BT character is? Dynamo. Dynamo got a lot better, okay? They made his Stomp have 5 meter more range in lane from level 1. And they made the cooldown lower, right? And there is a combo you can do where you rush early rapid recharge and then plus like improved spirit or something. And you do insane damage early on. And then you can still go into the support role, right? Where you buy Warpstone and then Refresher eventually. And obviously Dynamo ult has and always will be good. But the thing is, he's actually playable in lane now. He's not like getting bullied in lane as hard. Again, he got lane buffs. And most of the characters that shit on him in lane got nerfs, right? So you have to understand, when a character gets buffed in lane or becomes stronger in lane, they get stronger for the entirety of the game. Because if you have a good start in the game, right, you will transition that into the mid game and late game. So Dynamo is an A tier character. I don't think he's like outstanding, but I think he's very good. He's very solid, above average for sure. Which reminds me of other supports that turned... I'm sorry, Paige users. I think this character is really weak. So Paige, they hated Paige so much that she was the only character in the game that didn't get the gun buff. The patch notes literally say, every character does 10% more gun damage other than Paige. Like, she was really good before. And then on top of that, she got a massive nerf to her laning. Her overshield, whatever it's called, the 2, got a lot weaker in lane. You need to level it up more, and it does way less on lower level. It lasts for shorter. It's not a skill issue. Like, the one thing she had in lane was her overshield, right? That she would give to her teammate, and then the teammate would trade for free and have higher fire rate, right? So the teammate would do a lot, but it got nerfed quite hard. I almost want to put Paige into doo-doo tier. Is that crazy? And I think Paige is still playable. Like, I think she's below average. She got hit quite hard. She's not unplayable, right? Yeah, she's not doo-doo. Okay, another character that is actually a Spirit Nuker that really benefited from this patch is Great Talon. You have to understand, like, yeah, we're transitioning into a gun meta, but that also means that the average player will buy less Spirit shielding, right? Does that make sense? Like, there will be less Spirit resilience because everyone runs gun, which means if you play Talon and you play Spirit, you will actually do more damage because people are not hard countering you. And the reason it's so good on Talon is the same combo that I told you about with Dynamo and with Dynamo, where you go rapid recharge and improved spirit or something, right? And then you do 500 damage arrows on like in lane, like right after lane. It does crazy damage. The 4800 spirit investment buff, where you get 45 spirit, lines up insanely well with just getting an early rapid recharge on Great Talon. Plus, gun got buffed, right? And his gun got buffed the other patch, right? So hybrid Talon is the way to go. Like, you still go more spirit than gun, but hybrid Talon is the way to go. So you still get to the 4.8k gun investment, I want to say, right? At least. But then you build more spirit. He does really, really strong damage. He's very good. Ace. She got better, but like, she didn't get buffed, right? Like, she got better because of gun changes. But she didn't get buffed herself. She's not S tier, chat. She's not meta defining, not even close. I'm like, I think I'll put her A. But I don't think she's like even high A. Like, I think she's, you know, she's an A tier character. But like, she did not get much better compared to last patch. She's still gonna fill that role of initiator, where she hits a sleep dart and then, you know, silence waves or slowing hexes. Or now, what's it called? Focus lens. Broken item, by the way. She focus lenses and then ults, right? But because the other initiators got nerfed, Paradox and Holiday, she's probably a better choice in that regard. Yeah, full gun carry, there's better choices. Full gun carries, there's better choices. But she's a very solid character. The more I think about it, the more I'll put her like higher A. Yeah, I'll put her high A. There you go. That's the order so far. Alright, guys. What do you think about Holiday? How the mighty have fallen. Putting her in doo-doo is a meme, by the way. She's not unplayable. She got hit the hardest out of any character in this patch. She got nerfs to her gun base damage, her gun scaling, her barrel base damage, And then plus the fact that her movement is worse. You can't do tech where you get speed boost with jump pads anymore, which is what a lot of holiday players used to get away. So her escape ability is also worse. She's not A tier, but I have to put a B. I think she's like an average character. She got nerfed the hardest. She went from like absolute god tier to B. She does not feel nearly as oppressive in lane anymore. Like everything she does is slowed down and you can't build her full gun carry anymore. I mean, you can try, but it's a lot less damage. This character got better. So what you're running now is what I ran last patch. It's what Ranger is running. I talked to him like earlier today. Toxic bullets last for 4 seconds. Okay. You build early suppressor. I'll show you right now, actually. I can explain this better when I'm in the game. Oh, no, whatever. I don't have my game started. But this character is crazy. It might not seem like it, but like this is the best toxic user in the game. And again, he's an insane hybrid character. Remember, hybrid characters are stronger now. Character feels really good. Really good. You get a super early toxic and a super early superior duration, and then your burn lasts for 5 years, and your toxic lasts for 5 years, and you kill everyone. Plus, if you have suppressor, they can't even fight back. Like, this guy is crazy. And he feels better in lane as well, by the way, yeah. In the last video, I called Ivy the best character in the game. Since then, I've been educated on a few issues she has. So the Katsu bomb nerf was enough to where she can't farm jungle camps as fast. And the capacitor / Tesla nerf was enough to where she's not quite on that same Thanos level that early. And I am experimenting with like building a more spirit on her, because I do think with all the spirit scaling buff she got, there's value in getting early spirit. So I think this will take a bit to develop, but I think Ivy is the last here. I know that sounded like I was gonna put her like really low, but like she's still really, really good. You just gotta, we will see a build shift in the next few days, weeks. I might make an Ivy build myself. I'm not the biggest Ivy fan. Where was that guy earlier in chat that was like 2,000 hours of Kelvin and my life is ruined? Kelvin finally got hard nerfed. In coordinated play, he will still be very good because of Dome, but in ladder play, he is a lot weaker. Dome has no cooldown reduction anymore. Cross Grenade does a lot less damage. His bullet velocity is a lot lower, so he's going to be less consistent with bullets. And again, like his gun got nerfed like, you know, a while back, so I don't think you run him gun. That dude saying McGinnis is better than Kelvin is finally right, yeah? Yeah, I think he is. Kelvin really got her hit quite hard, which makes me happy because his character has been like the best character in the game for such a long time. I can't rate him lower than B, by the way. He's still like insane utility. He's very good. And we're quite top heavy right now. But don't worry, the spirit nukers are here to fix this. You know, I hate Pocket and Mina equally, I think. They hit Pocket so much harder with nerfs than Mina. This character is bad. This character is bad. Like, he's bad. He got hit the hardest other than Holiday of the entire roster. I think Pocket is doo-doo. I don't think he's oppressive in lane. He got a lot weaker in lane. And Pocket again got hit harder than anyone else with the spirit nerfs, because every single one of Pocket's abilities has spirit damage increase on level ups. Yeah, Affliction still has damage, but it is quite a lot less. It is quite a lot less. And I played against Pockets today. He felt like horseshit. And that makes me happy. It brings me great joy to finally have this character out of the meta after 6 months. I don't think he's good. I don't think he's good. I think he's very bad. I think Pocket got fucked hardcore by this patch. I think Pocket got fucked the hardest by this patch. You know who didn't get fucked? Lady Geist. That is the Triumphant 3. These are the 3 SD characters, or the S+ characters. And I will tell you why Geist is so fucking high here. She was already played as a gun carry that bought spirit items. So everything she does just got better in the early and mid game, while she still has the same late game. Like, she's crazy, right? You already ran like Radiant Regen on her basically in lane. So you get to 4.8k spirit investment again. I know I talk about the investments a lot, but really the meta is around running. If your character can use all 3 stats equally in the early game, they're better than before. And Geist is one of those. Like, you want to do gun damage on Geist, you don't mind health on Geist, and you like spirit on Geist, right? So this character is crazy. Like Thanos, crazy, top 3. Probably a tiny bit weaker than Billy and Warden, but not by a lot. What do we think about Last Chat? I think he's like top of B. I think he went from a doo-doo character to an above average, like slightly above average character. I don't think he's that broken. You can still buy counter spell. The issue he has is you can still buy counter spell and his ult does nothing. Like, yeah, his gun damage hurts more in lane. His Flog, right, gives him a lot more lane presence, right? Like, Flog got giga buffed with lifesteal and damage, right? Like, Flog is a lot better. So his laning got a lot better, which means the rest of his game got a lot better. But I just don't think he benefits from, like, building gun as much as all the other characters. Ghost Gaming, thanks for the tier 1, man. I appreciate the support. So I'll put him high B for now. I might turn out to be wrong. He does feel stronger, but I don't think, like, he doesn't seem that scary. He doesn't seem that scary. He's fine. Mina. Is it crazy to put Mina in A? Is it crazy? She got nerfed quite a lot less than Pocket. Okay? Like, quite a lot less. But she still got nerfed. Now the thing is, placebo? Maybe. Maybe it's placebo. I think she's weaker than before. But yes, the main thing she has is she's still almost the exact same in lane, right? I don't think I can rate her lower than S. She actually does like having 4.8 gun investment. You buy like Cultist +1, right? Like maybe Kinetic Dash or Mystic Shot. And then you have the gun investment. And then you still build your spirit. Another character that got a lot stronger. Mirage. Mirage? I keep on repeating myself, but Mirage was a hybrid. So now you build Surge of Power on your 3. Plus another spirit item. And then you build gun for the rest of it. And you do really, really good burst. And plus, he got a lot of buffs to his ult. And he got buffs to Scarabs. Like, I almost want to put him S. He's not S++. He's not the most... No. I'm sorry. Like, the highest I would go with Mirage is S. But again, this is supposed to be a tier list. For the average across all ranks, I think low ranks still struggle really hard with playing this character. I'll put him A tier. In Eternus only games, he would be S tier, I want to say. Like, if you play him really well, he's S tier. But I think for the average player, he's probably like high B tier. So I'll put him A. Mo and Krill. You know, all the other tanks seem to have survived just fine. I think he's okay. I think he's okay. Yeah, his regen got nerfed in lane from 3 to 1. Now, he still has Scorn, so he still lives forever. And yes, he can still press 4, right? Mo and Krill will always be an annoying, unfun character to play against. Getting grabbed is never fun. But I don't... Yeah, he's not above average. He's not above average. You know who's below average? I think Paradox. Is it crazy to put Paradox below average? Is it crazy? I don't think it's crazy. I have seen so many Paradox players do nothing today. Still has swap? True. But what you don't have is a lot of gun damage. You don't have a lot of health anymore. Right? His health got nerfed quite hard. I don't think she's that good. Maybe all the CDR also got nerfed, yeah. Which does affect Paradox a lot. Call it a crazy take. This character got nerfed hard. Like, she feels a lot weaker. And that makes me happy. Because again, this character was absolute S tier. Plus, I forgot her laning got a lot weaker too, right? Chat convinced me right before I'm making this video here, if you're watching on YouTube, chat convinced me to play 7. I won that game, by the way. But yeah. 7 is... They buffed him a tiny bit. They made his ball a bit better. Right? They made his ball a bit better. What else did he get? Yeah, well, his head shot reduction is back to 35. So it takes a bit less damage to headshots. The issue still is that he takes so long to get online. Like, his lane got a bit better, a tiny bit, but he's just so bad for the longest time in the game. Gun meta has never favored 7 because gun characters shit on him because they just shoot his head and he dies, right? And when we have characters like Warden that can laser beam his head, or like Infernus and Mina still, right, that they can perma-proc effects on his head, he struggles. He's struggling. There's no reason to play 7 as a carry right now, in my opinion. Sinclair. Always find it hard to judge this character because you don't see a lot of him. I saw him quite a bunch today. Again, nerfs to his laning, less base HP, less regen, but he got a really massive buff with the double spectral assistant swap, right? He can now swap twice. I would say overall, he's still weaker than before, by the way. Because I think the 50 health and the 1 regen instead of 3 in lane matter more than that buff. Yeah. Less burst, less spirit burst, less cooldown reduction. True. Like, he's okay. I think he's okay. He's situational. He still depends on people's ults. He might actually turn out to be a bit better because, again, Warden is going to be meta. And Sinclair loves stealing Warden ult, right? So I think he's an alright average character. He's more fun than before. I like the changes, but I don't think he's Thanos. Guys, what happened to the Dormant, bro? This character fell off a cliff. I couldn't even explain to you what exactly happened, other than, again, his laning being weaker, right? Like, he does less damage with the call bell. Is it crazy to put him below average? Probably. He's an alright character, but he's a lot weaker than before. I think he's alright. You know who's not alright? Victor. He's crying in the corner. Gun characters actually shit on him. And I'm gonna try Victor Gun in the next few days because he doesn't benefit from the hybrid investment as much, in my opinion. Victor was, before this patch, he was a one trick, right? Where you would run in, aura, and spam your pain batteries. So his gun got a bit better, but every other gun in the game got a lot better, right? Like, I think he got hit quite hard with the spirit nerfs. I played against him twice today, twice won against him, and he did not feel scary at all, even in the late game. Like, in the late game, I was on Wraith and Warden, and I just killed him. I shot him and he died. So yeah, C tier, below average. Viscous, boop! Meta-defining S tier. Viscous got buffed. They made his everything better. Expression is still good on him, even though he got nerfed. Splatter is better, other than like level 1, right? Like, the level 1 is a bit, like, the cooldown is a bit longer, but his one-shot potential got better, his cube got better. Viscous is the one-shot machine. Like, overall, Spirit Nuke got nerfed. If you want a Spirit Nuke, Viscous is the guy to do it on. And that's his speciality right now. Because he buys like 50-50, right? He buys Express Shot, some gun, you know, makes the Puddle Punch a bit stronger, and then makes the Splatter stronger, and then you go bloop, and they dead, right? They disappear. It's not... No, it's not. Old Viscous is not good. It's the one-shot Viscous with Majestic Leap that I talked about in my best build for every hero video. Viper also got better, but I don't think she's that good. Like, she didn't benefit from her gun buffs nearly as much as Warden. And Viper still blows up, right? The issue that Viper has now is when she slides, she doesn't get extra resistances anymore. So she's quite squishy at all points in the game. So she's kind of like a glass cannon, but I don't think she's a very OP glass cannon. Every time I put Wraith like lower than S, people call me biased, even though Wraith was really bad next patch. 100% Infernus is better than Wraith. And I think Ivy is better than Wraith too. Yeah, the laning of Wraith is still weak. It's a bit better than before. I know, if I rate Mirage A, I have to put Wraith A. I had a game today on Warden where I was against Wraith that was up 10k on me and I 1v1'd her easily. Wraith is a lot better than before. The the teleport really helped her. Green Wave is working really well, but you still gotta farm for so much you can't really fight until you get like super late. And Capacitor is worse. Keep in mind Capacitor is a bit worse. It's still really good, but you have to run it on Wraith. Like Wraith needs Tesla to function, right? Other characters don't need Tesla. Like for example, in Furnace you don't run Capacitor anymore. You don't need to. You just run, you know, like Duration and Toxic Bullets and shit. Yeah, what happened to this Yamato person? Is it crazy to rate her? I think she's still good, no? Yeah, I mean, she is weak in lane. Like, she's still good. Bro, you realize she buys all of the investment? You could say the same thing about a lot of characters, you know? I don't think Yamato buys a lot of orange items, but I guess Mystic Shot, now that I think about it, yeah, I still have to rate her A. Yeah, I agree. Like, Yamato lane is still very good, but again, the slash got a big nerf, right? Like, the cooldown is now 15, 16 seconds instead of like 11, right? So she has a lot less slashes, and the one also does less damage, plus less regen, right? So she did get nerfed in multiple ways, but she was S tier, absolute S tier before, so I can't rate her lower than A. But I think this is a really good distribution, right? It looks aesthetically pleasing. You could almost see a dick here if you had like, you know, like another character here and here, like kinda, right? Like it's a good distribution, and the really fun thing for me in this patch is so many characters feel powerful. Like I feel powerful on Wraith. Like, a lot of people feel powerful on McGinnis. You feel powerful on Infernus. You feel these characters all feel powerful right now. And I know that's like, it's a new patch, right? So, as time progresses, it will be more clear what I rated a bit too low or too high, right? Again, this is like the earliest prediction possible. I think it's pretty accurate. But, like, only time will tell. There are a few outliers. Warden, Billy, Geist, right? But, overall, a lot of things in this game feel powerful. I think we're in a fresh meta. It's fun at least. And yeah, I think they did a really good job. And I really like the new lane mechanics. But TLDR, if you're good on these three characters, grind them. You will win. And if you're good on the SD characters, grind them. You will win.